Late breaking. This is KAMC News at 10.
That there are many in the neighborhood who are not necessarily against the project. We are against what it means in terms of the high level of density.
Some neighbors still not on board after council approved the zone change for a 5-story student housing complex. Good evening, I'm Lauren Motter.
I'm Brian Mudd. Those same neighbors tried to get the city council to turn down that zoning change that would allow the project to move forward, but the council said yes today to those developers. KAMC Kamryn Mendoza is here after speaking to folks on both sides of the project.
That's right, Brian and Lauren. The student housing complex saga coming to a close this afternoon with council officially behind the zone change and the 5-story apartment complex with 584 beds and 421 parking spots. Those in and outside of the neighborhood still advocating for something different. A new student housing complex officially now on the horizon after the city council approved a zone change for the project Tuesday afternoon.
The motion passes unanimously.
It's a long time coming for the plot of land that sat empty.
As a city, we can't afford to have this property remain undeveloped.
However, members of the Tech Terrace neighborhood and those advocating for it still opposed for many reasons.
You seem to negate and deny that putting a monstrosity in or near a residential neighborhood is destructive.
What are we willing to sacrifice in terms of our neighborhoods for the sake of economic development?
Parking and traffic, the main concern for folks in and out of the community, including third-year law student Ivan Naranjo.
A good amount of alums, a good amount of parents who said, there is no chance that I would ever send my child to a school where they would be staying in a dorm where every single day they would have to cross 9 lanes of traffic back and forth.
But I think in the area that this project is proposed to be located, it's just unreasonable, it's unsafe, and it puts into jeopardy a lot of lives.
We spoke with the developer Tyler Permlitter with Pinecrest, who tells us they want to include the neighborhood and their opinions.
This is just the beginning. Right now we're about to just jump into it and be as collaborative as they're willing to be.
The council having the last word that they've done their research.
Council is doing everything to address the request, and it's not that we're not listening, it's that lots of layers have to be considered when making decisions.
And for them and the city, this project checks all the boxes.
I live in that district. I live not far from it, but I'm a realist, and I think at this point in time, this is the best we're going to get, and if we don't accept it, if we don't vote for it now, we stand a good chance of getting something worse in the future.
Perlmutter tells me the earliest construction could begin is next March, and they'd have it ready for the 2028 school year. The project would solely be funded by Pinecrest, and they're willing to take on any extra additions like sidewalks, extra lighting, and also educating those who live in the complex, helping them be good neighbors.